Welcome to the Mindful Spark. My name's Dave, and in this video we'll be covering the meditation from week 2 of the Reclaim Your Past, Reset Your Future series. There are corresponding videos to this one, and links can be found in the description below. This meditation is called Soothing the Brain, and it's a practice from Taoism. And they were a very practical people. And they found that when we got exhausted, over anxious, highly stressed, they had a phrase that it seemed like our brain can catch fire, where thoughts constantly loop around, and often the same thoughts over and over again. And there can be a sense of pressure, of tightness in the head, of headaches. So they felt that, well, this activity happens in the brain, so perhaps the best thing to do is to allow the brain to become more relaxed, to become softer, to become quieter, to cool down. And they came up with this meditation, which we're going to do now. So please find a comfortable place. This meditation is usually done seated with the eyes closed. So again, like every meditation, the first thing we do is check our posture. When we're sitting upright, we're less distracted, less sleepy, and can get more out of the meditation. And we do this by slightly tucking the chin, allowing the back of the neck to straighten, having a sense of the head rising towards the ceiling or the sky in a gentle way, giving the eyes permission to soften, maybe looking down at a 45-degree angle, changing the shape of the muscles in the eye, allowing them to rest, moving to the mouth and allowing the lips to be slightly parted, and softening the muscles on each side of the mouth. And as we do this, we have a slight sense of a shape of a smile, and this often allows us to notice the tension and tightness in our facial muscles, in the forehead and the temples, cheeks and jaws. And again, give those muscles permission to soften, to become spongy and alive, less rigid, more natural. The next thing is to maybe take 3 deep breaths with a sigh, which is a great mechanism for, again, releasing anxiety and tension and stress in the body. So breathing in through the nose and releasing tension. Breathing in through the nose. Just letting go of any tightness you feel in the body. Once more. Now moving the attention to the belly. And we want our midriff to be open and allowing the diaphragm to move more freely. And notice when we breathe more naturally, it expands on the inhale and contracts on the exhale. This allows more oxygen into the body and also massages the internal organs. Creates a sense of safety and security. Now moving down through the pelvis, down through the legs, down into the feet. Squeezing the feet and toes gently and allowing them to release. Squeezing the feet and toes gently and allowing them to release. Squeezing the toes gently and allowing them to spread and release. And noticing where the feet are connected to the ground. How does it feel in those parts of your feet? Now directing the attention to the hands and gently squeezing the fingers and hands into a fist, into a ball, and allowing them release. Gently squeezing the fingers and hands into a ball and allowing them straighten and release. Squeezing the fingers and hands into a ball, allow them release. Begin to notice maybe a change in temperature in the hands, sense of tingling, of heat. Maybe nothing comes to your awareness, and that's okay. Now we observe the breath as it enters and leaves the body, without having to change it, modify it in any way. Simply inhaling and exhaling naturally, smoothly, softly. Now begin to imagine a golden light shining on the top of the head. A beautiful, pure, nurturing light that warms the top of the head. And as it touches the head, it washes away, it begins to release the tension and tightness, any anxiety, any contraction in the top of the head. The beautiful light just warms the top of the head as it flows around the head, warming, purifying, softening. And now allow the golden light to go to the left side of the brain. And as it touches the left side of the brain, again, any tightness, tension, contraction, any sense of stress or anxiety is just melted away, is consumed by the beautiful, nurturing golden light, allowing that side of the brain to become spongy, to become soft. Moving to the right side of the brain. And as the golden light surrounds and bathes that side of the brain in this healing light, as it warms, it connects with any tightness, tension, any discomfort, any sense of pressure, and lets it melt away, begin to flow, that side of the brain to soften, to feel alive. Now allowing the light to shine in the center of the brain, with a sense of releasing or letting go. Allowing the center of the brain to be natural, nurtured. Now having a sense of the brain completely surrounded, submerged in this beautiful, warm, healing light. Melting away the pressure. Allowing the brain to become quiet, to rest, to float in this beautiful light, the supportive light. releasing the tension and the contraction, the stress, the pressure, as the brain is submerged in the golden light, as it warms and flows. Begin to allow the brain to feel like it's flowing down into the neck, into the throat, flowing down into the chest and filling the chest with that golden light. That beautiful light. It may be helpful to imagine a golden pebble being dropped into a pool of water and allowing it sink, submerge, surrounded by the sense of flow, of softness, as the golden light shines onto the top of our head, around the brain, and allows it to melt and flow into the body, into the chest. Having a sense of connection to the heart, as the golden light touches the heart, having a sense of openness, of gratitude, of joy. Embracing the experience of the golden light as it heals, nurtures, creates a sense of safety and stability, of security, of feeling stable. Now observing the light as it flows through the top of the head and softening the brain as it flows down through the body, through the chest and down into the belly. The golden light filling the belly all the way down to the pelvis. Allowing a letting go, a releasing of tension. Allowing the entire nervous system to become smooth and quiet. To rest. To become calm. Like the golden pebble sinking into the water, sinking down into the belly, filling the belly, feeling connected and centered. And then moving down through the tops of the legs, through the knees and the calf and the shins, down through the ankles and into the feet. And having a sense of the feet filling up, becoming heavy, full of this liquidy golden light. That releases and allows us to become more natural, quiet. That feeling in the feet sink into the ground. Giving us a sense of connection from the tops of our heads to the soles of our feet. The front, back and sides of the body. Having a sense of space. being centered. Having nothing to do in this moment but just embracing the sensation we currently have. Knowing that this sensation is inside of us at all times. It's just we get disconnected, distracted. But at any time, you can connect back to this sense of oneness, this tranquil space of peace. Creating a sense of patience with our own body, with our own self, becoming our own best friend. Knowing that the more time we take to do these practices, the kinder and more compassionate we are to ourselves and others. The more joy we can have in our lives and allow joy to ripple into the lives of everyone we come in contact with by simply taking the time. Now having a sense of gratitude, of appreciation, of an open heart. Notice the chair beneath you, or the pillow, or the bed. The feet connected to the ground. The noises around you. And if you'd like, you can stay with this sensation, with this meditation for as long as you wish. And I thank you for taking this time to share these moments with me.